So, word through the grapevine is you have a new theory in the works.
Yeah, man. The brain wonders sometimes, man. I got a new theory, man. You want me to share it with you?
By all means. By all means.
All right, man. This is my theory. And I want you to listen closely, all right? You're not a bad bitch if you have furniture in your house. Bad bitches don't have furniture, bro.
Bad bitches don't have furniture.
Bad bitches don't have furniture.
Go ahead. Let me hear this.
This is what I'm saying. A bad bitch is it's an intern position, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like you struggling. You just graduated from college, bitch. You ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? All you got is a good looking face, a nice body, and a hell of ass. And all you doing is making TikTok videos or Instagram videos, and you just walking in your furnitureless apartment, showing off that ass. Dog, I've done Uber Eats. Do you know how many times I've dropped off food to a bad bitch and she cracked her door? No furniture in that motherfucker. And I was like, damn, that bitch look good. No fucking furniture in that motherfucker, dog. You understand what I'm saying? That bitch she is an apprentice, bro.
She doesn't. I'm assuming she doesn't plan on staying long.
No, because there's levels to this shit, bro. You can't be a bad bitch forever. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to be a woman that knows how to trick motherfuckers out of their dollars to get them to pay for nice ass apartments, which I've seen that too. You know what I'm saying? I've delivered food to a badass black chick that got an old, decrepit ass white man. Oh, thanks for bringing our food, young fella. like, boy, you in there.
Chauncey, who that? Who at the door, Chauncey?
You in there knocking it out, ain't you, old man? But yeah, you don't stay a bad bitch forever. And if you now, bad bitches, let me tell you this. If you've been a bad bitch for more than 5 years, you were never a bad bitch at all. You were never a bad bitch at all. Chances was you had a nice body, but your face is starting to disturb people. You know what I'm saying? And it's catching up. And we tired of telling you a bad bitch, and you're not. What you are is a late nighter. You know what I'm saying?
If some old man ain't scooped you up by then sorry, you did not fit the qualification as a bad, or your term as a bad bitch outlasted your contract.
Exactly.
You had a 5-year contract as a bad bitch, and you did not secure a promotion in that much time. That means your service as a bad bitch has ended, and we no longer require your services at this time.
Exactly. You did not do the proper things to elevate yourself from being a bad bitch. You didn't want to make copies.
Hey, not everybody makes it to the pros.
Not everybody makes it to the pros.
You have a great defense, offense, all-around player, but you might just not be good enough to make it to the pros.
Yeah, you might not.
Not everybody goes.
Yeah, but that's my theory, man. Bad bitches don't have furniture.
Bad bitches don't have furniture. All right. Don't know quite how to stand on this next video, but if I have to stand on my morals, I gotta agree with it. But I feel like she should have went ahead and bought old boy. But anyway, like I do stand on my principles. Like, yo, man or woman, why would you expect somebody to buy your kids that's not they kids fucking food when you getting food? Like now, if you want to order something for you and you want to give your meal to your kids, hey, go on to do that. But why would you ask somebody who's not their kids to order your? Oh my God, that it just gets me hot. Like I could be, if I ask, I'm like, ma'am, would Rachel and Sean, would they like something to eat? Like, okay, go ahead and give me their order.
Right.
But if I ain't asked that and I'm paying, keep your mouth shut. Yeah. Like, keep your mouth shut and be happy for this number 2 I'm getting you, motherfucker. Like, damn.
Right. The video that you're talking about, there was a young lady that was with her side piece that they drove through a drive-thru, and he was like, oh, order a number 4 for me and my kids, And she was like, hell no, you just a side piece. And I think she was very right in her decision not to do that. And so in turn, like let's say I was messing with her. Let's say one day you was like, oh, can you buy me and my kids something to eat? No, bitch, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So,
and I'll be like, Well played.
Yeah, well
played.
played. Well played.
Well played.
You can't say you can't do nothing but respect that.
I mean,
you
like,
know?
to ask is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I'm the type of person I would ask. Like, you know, and like now, if you ain't got no raggedy kids, I ask her, like, you know what I'm saying, that the motherfuckers want something to eat. But wait till I ask. To assume that it's my like requirement or my job to buy your kid something is crazy, especially when they not my kids. We not married. We not in a monogamous relationship. All the above is crazy to assume that I would do just because it's above and beyond being a nice person.
Right.
Expecting them to buy your kids who are not like, it'd be one thing if they in the back seat and you buying food, not like,
right.
I just drop you motherfuckers off before I get food if that's the situation.
Right.
But like if I am getting food and you are, yes, I can understand me getting some. But if they're not present, why the fuck would you ask me to buy them some fucking food?
Yeah. And sir, you know, we don't know what you look like or anything, but you gotta realize that in that situation, you are strictly a piece of meat. She only calling you when she want to get done down. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And all this asking for things, bro, she don't even think of you like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He probably cost himself his next pussy appointment.
Yeah,
frankly.
he probably did.
She probably caught the ick real hard when this motherfucker started adding orders in.
Yeah, the next time you gonna want to drain your balls, you call her up, she gonna be like, nah, last time that motherfucker tried to ask me to
you know what?
buy him his cousin.
You know who doesn't ask me to buy their kids? Tyrone. Tyrone doesn't ask me to buy his kids. Tyrone ignores all his kids, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine to get my next dick appointment.
Tyrone come through the straight laying down and leave.
As he's supposed to.
You know? You YNs or whatever you want to call yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all got the world figured out. And y'all out here.
Young ninjas.
Yeah, y'all out here trying to get away with things that you're not gonna get away with. I ran across this video of this dude that acted like he was a victim of accepting a half-off flight. When really I went and looked at his page. You really a scammer, dog. You really scamming.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, that he was speaking with conviction. That dude's a scammer?
He's a scammer. He got tutorials on how to pull off the method.
His story have a whole different twist to it now that he a scammer.
But he want to act like, oh, I can't believe I got arrested. What you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen?
I mean, look, his story was sus anyway. Like, I know he talking about it. I've seen that and a million other kind of things on TikTok and IG. Why would I ever assume anybody advertising that shit would be legitimate or legit on the up and up? I see all of that shit. I see scam. So like, why would you, the day before you supposed to be somewhere, you would do this? To me, when I watched that, and I don't even know he was a scammer. I didn't watch the rest of the videos. Mm-hmm. I was just like, well, it sounds like you deserve that shit. Like, I mean, like, you dumbass. Like that. Like, you going to trust something you just saw on the internet once on somebody else's page to fly yourself across the country and you expected it to be legitimate.
Right. Now, I think he stated his flight cost $890 some odd dollars. I don't know where you were going.
I mean, yeah, even for the last minute, that's $1,000. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
Like, where are you going? You trying to go to France? Like, where are you trying to go?
So then you call somebody that used the credit card to get you the flight, and it was a half off flight.
That's a great point. It's like, what point of that has anything to do with the whole other story about the like you use somebody else's credit card?
Right.
What's that got to do with the half off flights? Right. You left out that part of the story that you used somebody else's card to make that purchase. You could have used your card to make that purchase. Sound like you left in a whole key component of why you got held up at the airport and included an erroneous piece of information.
Right. And then to come up with a whole, I can't believe I was followed at the airport by the police, and then they tapped me on my shoulder and they were like, hey, come with us to the back. And
I believe it.
I believe it. I believe it all. And then once the bail money to bail yourself out from a half-off flight costs way more than a half-off flight. Of course it does, dog. You committed a crime.
Look, I used to live a different lifestyle. I'm not in favor of snitching per se, but one thing I fucking hate is a scammer.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate people that steal, and I hate people that scam. Like, you sell drugs, motherfucker, that's just capitalism. That's just commerce. I have a product, there's someone who wants to buy it. That's capitalism. That's Walmart, JCPenney, that's everybody. That's 7-Eleven. Somebody got a product, you got a custo. In a transaction, if somebody wants it, you buy it. If nobody wants what you got, guess what? Can't sell it. Drug dealers don't have a product they can't sell. Motherfuckers want it.
Right.
But stealing is a motherfucking crime. I don't agree to get my tapes taken, and you taking shit I don't want you to take. That scamming is the same shit. Like, you trying to sell me something else or trying to give me this, but really what you're trying to do is fuck me over in the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
All that shit is despicable and disgusting. I got no fucking, if that's how you making your money, you need your motherfucking ass beat every fucking day that ends in Y, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. So, I just hope you learned the hard lesson. Well, you going to keep doing this shit.
He probably didn't.
You probably going to keep doing the dumb shit, so.
Dude, they be motherfuckers are like these this scam trend or what are they called, the scamming culture. These motherfuckers be proud of themselves. They will proudly tell you how they are scamming, what they do, the technology in which they're doing. Like, they are proud of themselves. This shit is disgusting, frankly. It's repugnant. Yeah. Now, I say this knowing full well that it'll get me deported in Donald Trump's America. Yeah. But I think Loyal Trini is the baddest bitch on the internet today, forever. Like, if there's a prize for winning the internet, I think my girl got to get. I don't think there's anybody with a better body than that on OnlyFans, YouPorn, anything motherfucking place. There ain't a badder bitch anywhere than Loyal Trini.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen one of her videos. She had armpit hair. I didn't care.
You didn't care.
I didn't care. That ass was amazing.
Now, I've been following this particular lady for a while, and so there are times when she's got all trimmed up, times when she ain't, and yeah, exactly what you said, I don't give a fuck. She super bad. She appears to be all the way fucking natural but to an extent that people pay to have her type of body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
My goodness. Like,
right.
And like she has the pay for play type of site says, people are apt, these models are apt to these days. But even her content just on IG be stumping the shit out of these shit. Some of these girls be charging you to see just the shit she makes funny fucking reels and videos out of is sexier than some people's all the way XXX rated porn shit.
Oh yeah,
she's super bad.
I agree.
Super bad. My God. She darker than, as my homie used to say, she darker than 1,000,000,000,000 midnights and fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, man. I gotta say, man, I'm glad you put me on to that. Cause god damn.
Man, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like if you're predicated to doing that type of spending $5.99 a month somewhere, I highly encourage you to find the link tree down to her site because it's worth it. She out of this world.
Something about man, I gotta give it to these YouTubers, man. Like, especially these black dudes, bro.
They're like the way they're just ready to capture the moment. I wish I had their readiness to fucking capture content.
Right.
They be on it.
Right. So we watched this video of these two young guys, man. They at an airport. They getting ready to go to Canada. They ran into this, older white lady, and man, she was in love, bro. She was in love. Halfway through the conversation, it's crazy. These guys were playing with her, flirting around with her. Her son gets up like, I don't want to listen to this shit.
Not again, Mom.
Yeah. God, Mom.
Every time we go on vacation.
Every time you see a Daquan, you gotta fucking act this way.
You start acting up. Ever since you left Dad.
What is it with you and these Daquans ever since Dad is gone? Like, man, it's crazy. And then he got what tripped me out though was the kiss. You gotta see the up close version of the kiss. She gives him the kiss, then she looks at the camera like, "Got me one."
Got him.
She was like, she looked at, she's like, "Fuck you, black bitches. I got one." You know what I'm saying? She was on point.
That aged wine said she was coming to take your man.
Oh yeah, she was coming to take your man.
That aged red wine was coming to take your man.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't know. That white lady probably could have put Cooking with Kyra out of business if dude was dating.
I'm sure her southern cooking is on point. She's from Birmingham, Alabama. Okay.
She got
Roll Tide.
She got Colonel Sanders' recipe on lock. You know what I mean? So.
I'll be like, Canada, can we trade my ticket in? I'm gonna see what California's cracking like this week.
This week. Go out
the daughter's face, like she was like, I think my mom's about to pull his penis out right here.
Right. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Not again, Mom.
Don't embarrass me.
When we were married to Dad, you told me not to get with black guys.
Man, I'm sorry, man, but I think like that woman in her younger years, she probably never, because he asked her, have you ever been with a black guy? Have you ever been to the jungle? No. She said no. But she's had a liking.
Now, yeah, see, this is what I'm gonna tell you. So like when I was bouncing at a country club, and like I could tell you so many stories. I mean, women's husbands were there with them. And the shit women would tell me and say and whisper in my ears. I mean, like, boy, all they needed was just, proximity to someone with a little bit of melanin. And like, when I'm telling you, like, it's just like they're hoping every fantasy they've ever had will be fulfilled. The husband be damned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all they needed was just to get close to somebody with some melanin in their skin. Like, and they were ready to live out every Pornhub fantasy they ever clicked on.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I believe it, man. I've been in some situations where it's like, lady, what are you doing?
Oh, I mean, like, especially women, just like in this video. I mean, like, boy, the job site. Woo!
Oh,
them, man. HR need to be talking to some of these ladies. Right. Like, them motherfuckers get grabby. Like, be like, unhand me, man. I'm like,
I remember I worked
in my penis.
I worked for this one company, man, and this lady, she was higher up too. She would come in and she'd be like, "Good morning," and I'd be like, "Good morning, how you doing?" "Oh my God, I love your voice." I'd just be like, "Whoa!" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I remember when I was working this one job, and like we had shift change, and this lady, I was in my mid-20s. She was probably my age now. You know what I'm saying? Like my age now. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking, we didn't work together. But she would find every reason when there were no reason to put her big ass rump on me every chance. Like she won't be at work with me for 5 minutes in shift change. And some way or another, she will find a reason like to somehow, oh, excuse me. I'm like, there is nobody between us. You didn't have to rub up against me.
Right. Right. And you trying to do the right thing and just
tell your husband hi when you get home.
Right. You showed me a video the other day, and that shit disturbed me so bad that I have added another 5 years of me not being on the dating market, bro. Like, dog, I just won't do it.
I mean, I'm not even on the dating apps, and I ain't had no problems like on anywhere near that scale. But like that will continue to keep me off the dating apps, for perpetuity. Oh, but yeah. My God, like her face, she has all the appearance of a normal, like regular thinking human being.
Right.
Like you're on a first date, you're getting to know the person. They're playing Truth or Dare. Very sarcastic thing to do. I don't think I've ever played Truth or Dare on a first date, but whatever. And, to each their own. But like when he goes for Dare and her Dare is, well, then marry me. Like I'm like, that's, if I was one to play Truth or Dare, I'm like, that'd be, you laugh about it. But this bitch was serious.
Dead serious.
First date, Hinge. You ask a motherfucker to marry you. Number one, ma'am, that's not how it usually goes. The man that usually marries. So like you skip, you jump, you put in the cart before the horse. First off, let's not mind the time.
Right.
But then you serious about the proposal. And when he's like, ha, what are you laughing? Now you don't trust him because he's not playing the rules of truth or dare accurately. So his character's in question.
And then it was when she kept pushing the issue, and then he was like, I don't even know you. Like, this is the first date.
I like it.
And
Goes,
she was
all
like,
right, fine. Truth then. No.
Nah, she wanted to stick with that dare.
Yeah, she's trying to, y'all. The next step would have been like, all right, well, let's see how fast we can get to Vegas and get in front of a fucking chapel wedding. I guess, make sure I'm not lying about truth or dare.
Right. I'd have been like, hey, okay, let's do this. I tell you what, go home, get ready, and meet me back here in 10, 20, 30 minutes, however much.
I got you beat. I'd be like, well, personally, I can't buy a car without driving around the block a few times. So, I'm all for, adhering to my truth, the deals of the game. And I did my dare, and you told me to marry you. But first, I got to fuck you to know whether or not I can marry you. Otherwise, I can't do myself a disservice. And you got like a wide old hole. Like, I can't do that.
Or you might have a fucked up roast beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't do all that.
I want to be fucking this roast beef.
Let's run the car right quick. You know what I'm saying? If everything's in working order, we can proceed with the dare.
Right. If you a Honda Accord, then hey.
I need to see the Carfax.
I need to see the Carfax.
I need so many wrecks. how much things you've got fixed on it. What problems you've had. I need to see all that.
Yeah, but
I don't mind marrying you. If I had picked a dare and that's the rules, I don't mind doing it. But I got some conditions. That's all.
That's it.
That's all.
A lot of dumb shit out here, man. A lot of dumb shit going on in the world, man.
I mean, just when you think that stupidity has reached its apex, comes along a video like this last one, and you be like, oh no, we can still take stupidity to new heights.
Right. So let me get this straight. You broke. You decide I'm going to start selling drugs. A crackhead comes and steals said drugs from you. And your thing was you're going to call the police to help you get your drugs back.
I mean, I hope that off of her illicit proceeds from drugs, she pays her taxes, because where do you get the wherewithal to call the police to come get your drugs? If you don't pay your taxes on your drugs, why do you think the police should help you get your drugs back or arrest the motherfucker that stole the drugs? And what do you think the police officer is going to do? Is he going to arrest that person for stealing your drugs or possessing drugs?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be like, oh, you're in possession of somebody else's drugs. No, you're in possession of however much drugs it was.
Right.
You're just a dumbass that's copping to they took it from you. So you just get to go to jail if they ever find the fucking motherfucker with the drugs. That's all you ever did is just help the cops with the line of possession of who had the drugs before this dumb motherfucker took them.
The background noise is what kills me out of the whole video.
Oh, the toothless crackhead?
The toothless crackhead. And keeps calling her a Karen. She's a Karen. And laughing her ass off.
I don't quite think the crackhead is accurate by calling her.
I hope the cops was like, you know what? Just go ahead and go. And she got away with the drugs. I wanted her to have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Are there drugs in the car? No, the motherfucker stole the drugs.
Right.
That's her problem, is she don't have the drugs in her possession anymore.
And you called the cops to help you.
You called the police officer wearing a cowboy hat at that to come help you. Ma'am, you really didn't think he was gonna help you, did you?
Drug dealing is not for you.
It's not for you.
It's not for
you. I'm sensing a problem or a pattern rather. If you are attempting to be a drug dealer, ma'am, and you have a crackhead rolling with you, I feel like you may not have the right community around you to help support your drug dealing business.
Right.
I'm imagining the toothless motherfucker who's cackling perhaps told the person who stole the drugs that you had the drugs to steal. Like, I don't, like you said, I don't think drug dealing is for you. Like, I don't think you've quite thought out all the intricacies and how supportive or rather trustworthy the people in your inner circle are. Like,
Right. Do better.
Oh my God, please do better. Go get a 9 to 5. If you broke, man, go get a 9 to 5. That's what you need to do. Not sell drugs.
Right.
Go get a 9 to 5. One where you don't have to think very much.
A lot of dumb shit out here, man. A lot of dumb shit going on in the world, man.
I mean, just when you think that stupidity has reached its apex, comes along a video like this last one, and you be like, oh no, we still can go, we can still take stupidity to new heights.
Right. So let me get this straight. You broke. You decide I'm going to start selling drugs. A crackhead comes and steals said drugs from you. And your thing was you're going to call the police to help you get your drugs back.
I mean, I hope that, like, off of her illicit proceeds from drugs, she pays her taxes, because where do you get the wherewithal to call the police to come get your drugs? If you don't pay your taxes on your drugs, why do you think the police should help you get your drugs back or arrest the motherfucker that stole the drugs? Like, and what do you think the police officer is going to do? Is he going to arrest that person for stealing your drugs or possessing drugs?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be like, oh, you're in possession of somebody else's drugs. No, you're in possession of however much drugs it was.
Right.
Like, you're just a dumbass that's copping to they took it from you. So you just get to go to jail if they ever find the fucking motherfucker with the drugs. Like, that's all you ever did is just help the cops with the line of possession of who had the drugs before this dumb motherfucker took them.
The background noise is what kills me out of the whole video.
Oh, the toothless crackhead?
The toothless crackhead. And keeps calling her a Karen. She's a Karen. And laughing her ass off.
I don't quite think the crackhead is accurate by calling her.
I hope the cops was like, you know what, just go ahead and go. And she got away with the drugs. I wanted her to have a good night. You know what I'm
Are there drugs in the car? No, the motherfucker stole the drugs.
Right.
That's her problem, is she don't have the drugs in her possession anymore.
And you called the cops to help
you called the police officer wearing a cowboy hat at that to come help you. Like, ma'am, you really didn't think he was gonna help you, did you? Like,
drug dealing is not for you.
It's not for you.
It's not for you.
And here's I'm sensing a problem, or a pattern rather. If you are attempting to be a drug dealer, ma'am, and you have a crackhead rolling with you, I feel like you may not have the right community around you to help support your drug dealing business. Right. I'm imagining the toothless motherfucker who's cackling perhaps told the person who stole the drugs that you had the drugs to steal. Like, like you said, I don't think drug dealing is for you. Like, I don't think you've quite thought out all the intricacies and how supportive or rather trustworthy the people in your inner circle are. Like,
right. Do better.
Oh my God, please do better. Go get a 9 to 5. If you broke, man, go get a 9 to 5. That's what you need to do. Not sell drugs.
Right.
Go get a 9 to 5. One where you don't have to think very much.
This is look, man. Old men out here, we like these young ladies. We like the way they shape.
They're woman-shaped.
They're woman-shaped.
Look, I don't know. I can't speak for nobody who likes young gals. I like my women to be woman-shaped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a lady. Now, she could be 23, 24 years old, but I needed to look like a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a woman. And now, much to this woman's point, like, why do men say... Because, baby, we don't got time to waste, okay?
Right.
We getting on in years. We getting up there. And number one, Like we could be sweet and da 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 da, but maybe you ain't about that action, okay?
Right.
If you respond to my vile comments, baby, I know you about that action. I know you gonna do some strange for a little piece of change,
Right.
And I'm trying to skip the bullshit.
Right. Time is ticking, man. I ain't got time to waste. I'm coming on strong. Like, hey, I need them digits. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I need to know when we hooking up.
Like, what's it take? Do you like me for who I am, or do I got to pay some bills? What's going on?
Yeah.
Let me know what it's gonna take. Let's just cut the bullshit.
Yeah, let's cut the bullshit.
Cut out the middleman. Cut out the. Will they? Won't they? Nah. I'm about that. What do you want to do? I want to make it happen. It'll be the best 2 minutes of your life. Come on, let's get it on.
Right. And that's why we coming on aggressive. So all you young girls wondering, why old men so aggressive? Hey, we don't have the time.
That's why. We don't have the time. And we've been and played the bullshit. Look, it's the same reason that when I was a young man that I preferred older women. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because number one, they know exactly what they want. They don't want to fuck around with the bullshit. We get to whatever it is that the two of us, want to do.
Right.
Ladies, the same shit. Like, you tired of these motherfuckers fucking around, playing games? Get you an old man.
Yeah.
He don't want to play no games either, all right? If he's a piece of shit, he'll tell you he's a piece of shit. Or if he's a good one, he'll tell you he's a good one. You ain't got to fucking worry about whether he is or not.
I know.
You can just get to what it is, whatever the two of y'all want to do.
If you worried about your boyfriend asking you if you want something to eat, no. If you worried about your boyfriend asking you if you hungry but not offering you nothing to eat, all up in your TikTok videos, well, come to the old man show.
Go to the old man show. Old man, always hungry. So he, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna get something to eat.
You don't
We
gotta
gonna
ask
get some
him.
food.
He already wants food. He gonna ask you what you want, okay?
And we not trying to be in your TikTok video.
We not trying to be in the TikTok videos. We don't care who else is texting you. We don't care about none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? You just stop coming around tomorrow. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna call you and get mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you moved on, you moved on. Wish you all the best. You need to stop fucking around these young motherfuckers. If you're mad about the mess, you're mad about the anger, you're mad about these motherfuckers not doing shit for you, come over to the old side. Come over to death row. I hear you got another little theory brewing around in that head of yours.
Yeah, I do, man. I have a theory. And this theory is about money. The world of money, the world in which we live in, the way that we handle money nowadays, it has changed. If you can't get a checking or savings account, you can always use Cash App. You can use Chime. You can use PayPal. You
Basically
can use
a checking account.
Yeah, you can use services like that. They'll even send you a debit card, but they don't have a facility that you can go to withdraw your money. Basically, right. You just have to go to a 7-Eleven or any grocery store or what have you.
Get charged another $10.
Yeah. So the world in which we handle money is changing. And it makes me wonder, why are there banks that are still open? Now, there are a lot of banks that are closing every day. I mean, I bank with Capital One. They're closing the facility like every other day. I don't know. For me to withdraw money from Capital One, I have to plan a vacation and drive way the fuck out to get $20. You know what I'm saying? Without getting a fee for getting $20. You know what I mean? But this is my theory. Brick and mortar banks are still open because old white men withdraw reparations money. I believe that's what they do.
And who do they give this reparations money to?
They give the money to, people that are not of the white community at their jobs that they've spewed, little racist comments to throughout the week. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm telling you.
Racist stipend?
Yeah, like, it's kind of, now, you white people are very clever. You know what I mean? You're very clever with your remarks.
They've been doing this for a while.
Especially at work. It's like,
Nobody knows how to racism quite like white people.
Yeah, but they say little things, and then it's like, damn, you talking to me this way? And then by the end of the week, they realize how much they've said, and then they come to you
how close they came to an ass whooping.
Yeah. Or you going to HR or what have you. And then it's like, hey, man, man, you're such a hard worker. Here's $20. You know what I mean? Buy yourself some lunch.
Lunch on me today.
Yeah, lunch on me today. Broseph. And that's crazy because you got women out here clowning dudes for sending them $30 on their Cash App for lunch. And this motherfucker giving me 20.
Raise white people, y'all need to go talk to these black women. Apparently the price of buying favor has gone up. So yeah, your little $20 for lunch ain't cutting it anymore, okay?
Right,
Inflation is a thing, okay? Even it affects racism and racists just the same as it does everybody else.
Everybody else.
You can't just leave $40 on a dresser. You can't just give $20, $30 for a girl for lunch, okay? Times is a changing.
Times is changing. And it's crazy because like you don't want to accept this $20. But you know, you like, nah. But then you like,
I do want lunch.
Yeah, you like, I do want lunch. And this motherfucker want to pay for my lunch today, so fuck it. You know what I mean? $20. But yeah, you said a point earlier when we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree about the change in the economic landscape in the world, not even America. Because I mean, like in other countries and stuff, you don't even like. People don't have no cash. You just automatically go to. They don't have no servers. It's just you get your stuff and like either you scan it. Or they got a thing that clocks it for you. Either way, you walk in at a store. Boy, nobody hates this new world more than homeless people, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, the ease of which I say to a homeless man, I don't have any cash. It's like effortless. It's like it's a quick draw McGraw should be like, I got the money. and boy, like you don't take cash out, do you? Oh, nope. You had to look. But I'm gonna stop saying that because in this changing landscape, one of these homeless dudes is gonna hit me with, yeah, I do got cash app. I'm like, So that's a word of the wise, people. Like, you might be cute saying you don't got cash, but don't go extra cute talking about, oh, you don't got cash app, do you? Because I bet you it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do have cash app. I got Vime, Venmo, Zelle. What you want to hit me with? I'm like, damn.
And you know what's a trip, though? Remember, like, a couple years back when a homeless person would come up to you and be like, hey, man, you got, like, about 35 cents? Like, what you gonna do with 35 cents? You really just want me to pull out some money and be like, man, 35 cents.
Whatever I have.
Yeah, here you go, man.
I'll just take that $5.
Yeah. But they can't pull that no more. Like, who in the hell walks around with 35 cents? I don't even know what a dime looks like anymore.
Yo, I had an old man in one of my gigs. He's like a regular at this one spot. He requested a song, and like I saw he tipped me, but I was doing, I was mixing the song, whatever, and my daughter was with me. And she goes, that guy just put change in your This was 2 months ago. This 2024. A man put 34 cents into my tip jar to get a song request. I played 30 seconds of that song.
You get a penny a second.
Are you insane? Like, what in the... I was like, who would tip a DJ coins?
Right. That is crazy.
What am I going to spend that at, sir? Give the homeless man on the way out of the door when I'm leaving you?
Right.
Son of a bitch.
See, that was his opportunity to pay you reparations right there.
Yeah,
he should have gave you $20.
But he was paying me on a scale in 1920, not 2024.
Yeah, man. But that's my theory on old white men, banks, and reparations.